Hey yo, motherfuckers. We on lit match.
We are.
I don't even know what number it is.
Yeah,
I think it might be 14, 15?
Something like that.
Something along
we lost
those
track
lines.
of numbers. It isn't like we label them or anything.
But tonight, we are watching the Wyatt family versus the Shield on Saturday main event. This is the third match that they did against each other.
On main event. All right,
Main event.
This is April 8th, 2014. You have to go to featured series on Peacock. Search up main event.
He said cock.
I did. Pull out your Peacock. April 8th, 2014. The Shield versus the Wyatts. This was an excellent feud.
Mm-hmm.
It really was.
I agree.
It was. I feel like it elevated both the teams because they were both really good, but them against each other, coming out of it, they were both
they were
kind
both
of lifted up a little
really
bit.
hot.
Right?
Really hot.
Right. All right, cool. So if you guys are there, we're at 7 minutes and 54 seconds. So go to main event, April 8th, 2014. Pull out your Peacock. Go to main event, 7 minutes, 54 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so Bray's holding back these two gigantic motherfuckers.
I think Bray's first, character,
Dean.
his first iteration of Bray Wyatt was the best.
No, absolutely.
The first
100%.
version. Nothing.
And
every
I
time they change it, got worse.
I feel like at this point too, Ambrose, this was his best iteration of him in WWE.
Yeah, I agree. I think him and the Shield was the best.
Yes,
maybe a little bit
sure.
after the Shield. He had some good stuff after the Shield, but I don't know. It was...
So what? The lunatic friends? You know?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
But when he wore the gas mask and turned heel and stuff, that was fucking lame. That was stupid. Right before he left, it was bad.
Yeah. Watching this shit and knowing Eric Rowan from meeting him so many times, it's difficult for me to look at him as this big monster motherfucker. Because from meeting him, he's the sweetest person.
I think the saddest part of this whole thing is the fact that Luke and Bray are both dead. That's really... I'm not trying to sound cold, but they're that's real. You wouldn't think of that. If you were watching a match from the 80s, yeah, okay, I can see that. But to have
Eric Rowan's awesome, but Eric Blue's a bitch. Anyway.
But yeah, having two of these guys not here anymore is really crazy.
That is crazy.
You know what I mean? Again, we're not watching 80s wrestling. This is 2014.
It was literally
and
it was a decade ago.
Yeah, not even.
And Luke Harper was on his rise with AEW, man.
Yeah.
Man, he was killing
Crazy.
that gimmick and
that
all
whole
that
situation.
Shit.
I think that kind of shows too that you can still keep kayfabe. Ooh, they're struggling there. What are they
They're
doing?
definitely struggling.
They're struggling. What is he doing?
Hey,
what is that?
What's happening?
If you guys are watching, it looks like Seth Rollins is trying to put an standing armbar or something. I don't know. This is weird.
I don't even know.
It looks sexual in some way.
It does.
I'm not sure how or why.
It looks like...
But it's kind of sexy.
Rowan may have just came.
Somebody's coming.
Somebody is.
I don't know who. If it's Redbeard or the guy with the blonde hair and brown hair.
It looks like Yukon Cornelius is fighting... I don't even know what to call
Seth Rollins is deceivingly not Spanish. I didn't know he was Spanish until recently. He's deceivingly not his race,
he's
Slash.
Spanish? I thought he was Middle Eastern.
He's Spanish.
Yeah.
Kobe Lopez.
He's very
Lopez.
Is
so that's not Spanish. Lopez. So around here where we come from, there's a place called Lopez Seafood Market.
Yeah.
They're Portuguese.
All right. I mean, either way.
So the Portuguese to the Spanish community.
Cool. So you guys are probably privy to a 60-second commercial, so we can bullshit. That's fine.
The Portuguese to the Spanish community, they're white.
I get it.
To white people, they're Spanish. So they're just kind of in between.
I think my point was he hides it well. I didn't know he wasn't not white until I looked it up. It's like brown. Slash. Slash hides it well. He's black. Did you know that? Slash from Guns N' Roses.
He's not.
He's black.
He's mixed.
Have you seen his parents?
He's mixed.
All right. Well, I mean, he's like your kid.
Two of my three kids.
That's
Actually,
true.
all three of my kids are mixed.
It's valid.
But two of my three, they're mad white.
They
but
are.
they're black.
Yeah, how does the Spanish one look more ethnic than the other ones?
Because the other ones are only a quarter black. They're quarter
Crazy.
black. Because
it's a
their
wrestling
mother's half.
podcast.
So listen.
Look, man.
Look, man.
Look, we all got mixed kids, man. They're all different shades.
Yeah, they are.
Our kids are different colors, brother.
Legit, all of us.
I call fucking my kids. I call my
That's
kids.
America. Oh wow, they're showing
Some other shit.
They're showing a commercial for Legends House. This was a good fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever watch Legends House?
I did.
It was good.
I call my kids crayons because they're different colors and they all came from one box.
That was pretty good. Dude, Network. See, why are they showing this? Okay, they're showing. If you guys are watching along,
It was so good.
We're seeing a commercial for the WWE Network, which isn't even a fucking thing anymore.
It's not a thing. But
this was cool.
Legends House was
Yeah.
fucking dope.
And a lot of these guys are dead. Piper,
Most
dead.
of them are dead.
Yeah.
Pat Patterson dead.
Yep.
Yeah. Tony Atlas.
Tony Funk
He's dead on feet.
Howard Fink
dead.
dead.
Yeah, Finkel. That's right. Finkel's dead.
Finkel. Finkel Zion.
Mean Gene
Dead. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
crying.
That was a good series.
No, it really was entertaining.
I miss the network. I do.
I do. It was
The
good.
network was awesome. It was
You
way better than
fucking-
being on.
You fucking
Oh,
foreigners.
Peacock, yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking foreigners are so lucky to have the WWE
Yeah.
network still. Over there in Britain, fucking Kerry Oliver. You fucking Brit. You're so lucky. Anyway,
God, they fucked Bray Wyatt up.
they really did.
They
Close
fucked
the
him up.
Anyway,
They fucked him up so bad. Oh, that was a nice little fucking move right there. I never seen that.
it's still hard to believe when you look at him that his dad was the IRS.
I know.
Yeah.
And his dad was a fucking head shrinker.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
And Eric Rowan's dad probably stole souls
Yeah. Or was a Viking.
Yep.
of some sort.
Yeah, he
Yes.
wore horns on his head.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And raped and pillaged villages.
It wasn't the Berserker, though.
Yeah, no.
Not
Maybe,
him.
bro. Yo.
It very well could have
That's
been.
a good point. We don't know. We don't know who his dad was diddling back
Luke
then.
Harper.
We have no clue.
Luke Harper looks like his dad lived under a bridge at some point.
Yeah. Like you had to pay him to get by. He was an ogre.
Just a fucking troll tool.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yep. You had to pay to pass his moat.
I've said this a million times, but when the Shield first came out, I remember looking at my stupid fucking cunt of an ex-girlfriend
Right.
and saying, the guy with the two-tone hair, that guy is going to be somebody.
Yeah. They all are. It's crazy.
They
Yeah,
all
they
are
are.
somebody, but honestly, Seth Rollins is the best one of the three of them.
I think out of like factions and groups, it's hard to not put the Shield up there in the top. I think not because of their matches, and they had a lot of good feuds with a lot of different groups, but all three of them are main eventers.
Yeah.
Legit, all three of them were world champions in WWE and outside, even before and after. You know what I mean? Like Seth Rollins was a big deal in Ring of Honor before he even came there. So, I mean, those guys are well rounded.
Kobe Lopez.
Great fucking name.
What?
Kobe.
That's a shitty name.
Yeah, from Iowa. I'm a Spanish guy.
Davenport,
I'm a
Iowa.
Spanish guy from Iowa who loves fucking hardcore rock music. Like fucking weird.
So, Davenport, Iowa, best Chinese food I ever had in my life.
Iowa's a
Dynasty
cool state.
Buffet,
Iowa's
Davenport,
a cool
Iowa.
state. I've been to Iowa. I was at Iowa State University when I was younger, and it was pretty cool.
One of the sexiest women I've ever seen lives in Iowa, by the way. Lisette Martin, your bomb, by the way. Anyway, Margaret Roman will kill me for that one.
Fucking look at this early Roman.
Here we go.
I fucking hated him back then.
I did too.
I honestly didn't like Roman until the fucking
Paul Heyman
Tribal
days.
Chief
Oh,
shit.
that's pretty cool.
And I still really don't
Yeah,
like
you're
Roman.
right. You're
If
right.
you go back and watch early Roman when he was, I don't remember what his early name was in WWE or in NXT rather, but his first gimmick in NXT was his best.
Leaki
Maybe.
or something like that.
He had a different
very
moveset.
similar.
He just, I thought he was better. I remember watching some of his early stuff, and he had early matches against Dean Ambrose.
So I'm going to tell
thought
you,
they were
I
good.
actually watched a triple threat match with
The three of them.
Leaki,
Yeah, it was good.
Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose.
Yeah,
Fucking phenomenal
It was.
match. And I think that FCW. It was Florida Championship Wrestling back then.
That's what it was. You're right. And I think it was. I feel like that was Roman's best iteration of himself. I think the version now is good, but he's not on enough. He's wrestled. He's wrestled like they put a stat up. He's wrestled less than 20 matches in 2 years. That's a lot.
The Tribal Chief thing.
That's not enough. It just isn't.
The Tribal Chief thing was so perfect.
It was.
It was perfect for him, especially. Just the way they worked it out.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Harper and Rowan, as a team...
Yeah, they were good. They had great chemistry.
Very underrated. Rowan's actually really good, and people don't give that guy enough credit.
I think he's a good tag wrestler. I think singles was never his thing.
Until he beefed with Harper.
Yeah.
When they were doing the one-on-one beef.
I liked his
for the
feud.
Intercontinental Championship.
I might be in the minority here, but I liked Harper's feud with Big Show.
Yes.
It was good. When they had those tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs.
Yeah, no,
pay-per-view and they had a stairs match. It wasn't terrible. They took some crazy bumps, and they were some big dudes really trying to do something.
Really good shit.
Yeah. I always liked Harper. I thought he was so good.
I always have too.
He had such a good look. I don't think WWE knew what to do with him.
They really had no clue.
I mean, they put him.
They had no clue.
Because
where he fit best.
When he came over to AEW, he was such a good fit there as the Exalted One and like the leader of the Dark Order. And when he beat Cody and won the TNT Championship, the way he beat him, it was just. He was a big deal. If he wouldn't have got sick and passed away, I think he'd probably be one of their top guys right now.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. He's skyrocketed.
He'd be tearing up with everybody.
I'm sorry to say it like this, but if he didn't die,
he didn't die.
If he didn't die,
he wasn't dead.
He'd been great. If he wasn't dead, there was so much stuff he could have done.
Look how young these guys are.
No shit.
Look how small Roman's tattoo is. It covers half of his body now. It's only just his arm.
This guy.
And Ambrose still has a hairline. Nah, he never really did there either. It's worse now. That's the only thing I don't... He's channel changing at this point. Ambrose is. And it's a shame. Because he got the company, I think, to where they are now with his name and his notoriety and the matches that he had. But I think he's just jammed down your throat too much.
So what do you feel about the argument saying that he's making the championship more relevant by not showing it regularly?
So if you would have said that to me 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, I would have said, yeah, I think he's, or I would have said, no, he's not. I think it's making it, you're not seeing it doesn't make it mean anything. But I think the way they're playing it up now, I think the storyline they did with Adam Page, where Ospreay and Swerve were like, look, we thought we were the guys to do it. We're not. It's Page. He's got to be the guy. And I think that storyline, they did a really good job telling it. Yeah. So I feel like they set it up really well. You're the guy that said the argument about AEW. I think they're right on. I think booking wise, storyline wise, 2025, AEW's.
They've definitely improved on the storyline.
We were at a pay-per-view in April that had good storylines, and those storylines have already moved on to other storylines. Right. And those storylines that we left on with Adam Copeland being taken out will come back at some point. Like, so they've gotten much better with their shit.
Why?
Yeah, another commercial. There's another part about Peacock that sucks a cock.
Fucking Peacock. NBC, fuck your mother.
Yeah, you guys really ruined this shit. Even finding this, we had to go to like season whatever.
Seriously,
it's like when you look at.
Can't I just watch a wrestling match?
Yeah, let me go.
Maybe after the match, show the fucking ad.
That's another problem. On the network, you could search a match, and it would take you to that thing. You can't do that here. I got to go on to YouTube or go on to fucking Wikipedia to find the match, and then go on to here and find it. It's lame.
It's stupid. NBC. National Broadcasting, whatever.
But I will say, when
you're a bunch of fucking douchers.
When my father-in-law or my mom ask me about streaming services, I always tell them to get Peacock because it's for $8 a month. You get so much extra shit. Yeah,
it's cheap.
But why so many commercials? Like we're trying to watch a match. This is a second commercial already. We just watched 2 60-minute commercials, and now here's a fucking thing about Ultimate Warrior.
Fun fact, Warrior
is dead.
Who, fun fact, nobody gives a fuck about it.
Yeah.
Okay? Even when he was alive, We didn't give a shit.
He was a terrible human.
He was the most awful wrestler that ever lived.
I think he was. I think
He's the worst. He's the most overrated wrestler. Him, number 1 is Ultimate Warrior. Number 2 is Goldberg. If you want to argue with me, I will throw my fucking hands into your face.
That's not even. I don't even think you can argue that. It's a valid point, John. I don't think you can even argue
I'll throw my hands into your face.
It's a valid point.
They're the worst.
The shits. I love this. The Gator roll.
I do love
Good move.
That. I do love that because it is annoying.
Yeah, it looks like it sucks.
It looks like it really sucks. And if somebody did it to me, I'd be like, once I get up and get away from this, I'm going to poke you in the eyeball. I'm going to do dirty shit.
That's good. They got the headlock on.
Luke Harper's fucking beater, too.
Dirty as balls every time.
It always looks like it's chewing tobacco spit on his fucking beater.
He's been wearing it for 4 years.
Fucking thing, yeah.
You gotta got a fucking 3-foot long dick to piss on your fucking beater. It looks like
he's big enough to have a 3-foot long dick, but he's white. Oh, that was cool. Wow, you just whipped him down into the mat. That was pretty dope. These guys have good chemistry.
They did. All of them did.
Right? Any mix of the 6 guys in the ring, all.
But it's also, I think it's at a point, all of these guys are fairly new. And they're really trying.
Dude, good point.
To make a name for themselves.
I mean, Bray Wyatt's only ever wrestled in WWE.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
Really, he's the Roman of the group because the other 2 guys wrestled indies and he never has. You know.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, Rowan and Harper. I mean, Harper was.
Well, you look at the Wyatt family. Harper is the best wrestler of the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Wyatt was the best character.
For sure.
Okay?
Very
you look at
reminiscent.
the Shield, Seth Rollins is the best wrestler of the 3 of them.
Very reminiscent of Waylon Mercy. I think that's where he got a lot of his influence from.
Now today, Roman's probably the best character.
Waylon Mercy was a cool character.
Yeah, that was.
If Dan Spivey wasn't so beat up and hurt, that character could have worked, but he couldn't wrestle. That's what ended up happening. Is he couldn't wrestle.
Just couldn't do it.
He was too old and too beat up at that point. I mean, if he would have came 10 years earlier, if he was 10 years younger, dude, some of those promos he did. If you ever go back and watch those guys, go back and watch some Waylon Mercy. Just type in Waylon Mercy promo, dude. Nothing. It still holds up today.
Spidey was something else.
Yeah, dude, he's a big boy.
He was in Twin Towers.
There's a lot of guys in wrestling that are big guys, and I think they're big for nothing. You know what I mean? There's a lot of big for nothing guys.
Oh yeah.
Dan Spivey, he's not one of them.
No,
he's not. He's up there with like. I feel like he's up there with like a Ron Simmons. Like I feel like a Ron Simmons could probably fuck up anybody he wanted to. Anybody. Him and the Steiner brothers.
Yeah.
Fair.
The Steiners are the same way. I feel like the Steiner brothers are like, you know what? If they want to do something with you, they're gonna fucking do it. You're gonna either go along with it or they're gonna make
Road Warriors.
Same. I think it took them years to realize that wrestling was not real. I think it took them a long time to realize, you know what? This is fake. No shit. We don't have to kill people for real.
Yeah.
Because again, listening to podcasts and kind of getting into the older stuff, watching some of their old enhancement matches, it looks like they really
tried to.
It was a murder. Like you watch them murder people on TV, and it was fun.
Yep, they used to crush people a lot of times.
Oh, so bad too. It was just vicious.
This is good tag team wrestling here. Kind of cutting off the ring, not letting you tag in. Ambrose is doing a great job selling.
Ambrose has always been good at that.
Good babyface shit, man.
Good sell.
Yeah, you know, that's the best kind of babyface. The best wrestlers are the ones that make your opponent look good. Making yourself look good is easy. Making your other guy look good, it makes you look just as good.
All I'm saying is, you're beating somebody up in white pants.
True.
You're as badass as they come.
Yeah. That glove thing he had going on, man. Bray Wyatt's first fucking shit. I still think him coming out with like the Hawaiian style shirts and the hat, that whole fucking gimmick, man. God,
on
so
the chair,
good.
the rocking
so
chair.
different.
Yeah.
Remember the the videos they would show?
Oh yeah.
Like we're coming, and then finally when they came, it was fucking cool,
Yeah,
bro. It was so different, and they just fucked it all up. They really did. It got me back to watching them in NXT. They were good in NXT.
Uranagi.
Oh
Great.
shit.
Bray was slept on. When he had a good opponent, man, he could go. He was just putting such shit storylines.
Eric Rowan is wearing a fucking Dickies onesie.
Yeah, with those sleeves cut off.
Yeah, and it's just
Oh,
fucking discolored.
super
Here comes
kick.
the dive. Bam, he almost caught himself there too. Roman bumping for him. Luke Harper's a big boy to be doing that. To be flying.
All
through the
these guys are
ropes.
fucking big.
Yeah. Luke Harper had a really good ladder match
shit.
with Dolph Ziggler too.
Yes.
It was really good.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm yawning.
No,
Is
he took a
this
crazy
their
bump out of the
sister
ring on the ladder.
Abigail?
It was pretty fucking nuts. Great move.
Oh,
Dean Ambrose's old finish was good too.
Charles Robinson.
He's still taking out.
Yeah, Lil Nate is still doing his thing. He just got fucking
Little
he got
Nate.
murdered by
What
Cena.
is-
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. What
This
is,
crazy.
I hate that. This shit. Fucking hate Dean Ambrose. I really do. Moxley, I just don't like him. I never have.
It was up until last year. This last reiteration was not very
I've
good.
never enjoyed the guy. When you're the third best in a 3-man group, I can't fuck with you.
Oof.
Damn.
Yo, he just flipped his feet onto his face. Yeah, Seth Rollins is a beast.
He still is.
Yeah.
Shit.
That was nuts. He just flipped directly his feet onto his face.
Look how discolored.
Yeah,
He
He's
looks
a sweaty
like
man.
fucking Top Gun.
Damn.
Okay, Rollins was really feeling himself right now.
yeah, he's fucking killing.
Damn.
Oh,
That's-
fuck! These guys can fucking go, man.
All of them are fucking good.
So good.
Rowan is an underrated talent. For sure.
Oh, shit.
That's
Oh,
a good
spear.
match, guys. This is
Spear.
a good fucking match.
This is really
Now,
fucking
Superman
good.
punch. Here it comes.
On fucking main event.
Bam!
Okay, Rowan. A kick to the stomach.
Oh, nice little kick from Rollins.
Little Enziguri type maneuver.
Yeah, those are good kicks. Oh, that drive-by was always sick. I always liked that. Slept on move. Oh, Roman always made that.
That's
look
crazy.
good, too.
I didn't even know he had it back then.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Okay.
that was always. That was,
This
I
is
always.
the end.
I always
This
thought that was a
gotta
good
be
move.
the end. The way there it is.
Yes, I always thought that was a good finish, man. What a
Yes.
good fucking finisher.
And that's the end.
oh
a
shit.
good
The
finisher.
fucking shield.
His old finish, man, that was a good finish. This is like a headlock driver, I think they called it. Good finish.
Yeah. No, they call it originally. It was still called the Dirty Deeds.
Was it? Yeah. I always thought it was a good finish. I thought it was one of the U.S. champ. I forgot.
That was the best version of his move for sure.
Look at that shit. 3 fucking stars. 6 stars, really. Like 6 stars in the ring, I mean.
Yes.
You know what I mean? All those guys.
Yep.
Maybe 5.
There was a couple of sloppy spots, but it got really good at the end. You can tell them guys fucking really had some chemistry. This Seth flying all over the place. Right here. Flip onto your face. Bam! Damn, that was crazy. This was cool here. Everybody's trading moves here.
And his stupid fucking contact lenses.
yeah. That's right.
Damn, that flying knee, man. He's been knocking that out the park for a while. God, I love that finish. Such a cool finisher.
That was a bad angle.
It was.
On the replay. For sure.
Wow, look at that. His future wife right there, too. That's crazy. Was he getting in between them cheeks? Seriously, was he sniffing her butthole at this point, you think?
He might have been.
Maybe.
We'll see. When she talks to him,
Those.
I'll be able to tell you.
Seth Rollins, what's he saying right now?
He's saying,
After here, I'm going to go bend Becky Lynch over, stick it in not 1, not 2, but 3 holes!
and my hair is 2 different colors.
Dean Ambrose is like, look, I'm going to leave here, go to AEW, and I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to put a baby inside you, and you can come work with me.
I'm going to put the world title in a
Yeah,
briefcase.
Roman, you can't talk yet. You're still too green. We're not going to let you talk at all.
And then Roman says, believe that.
And she's saying, can I take 1, 2, 3 of your penises at the same time? And they're all kind of thinking about it. They're kind of talking about it.
And Ambrose is rubbing his belly. He's like, because Roman's goes all the way up here. I can't.
He's like, look, we're both white. Well, one of us is white. One of us is sort of white. One of us is kind of white. It's hard to figure out. We have 3 different size penises. You can have them all.
God bless the islands.
They really did not let Roman talk at all.
Definitely.
He shouldn't.
Oh, here we go.
Oh. He's going to say, believe that.
Yeah,
that's all he's going to say.
That's all he's going to say.
Believe. What's that?
And
last
Seth
part?
Rollins is
That.
like, and my boy John Moxley's going to impregnate you and fucking take you to a different company. And he is going
I'll
to
still be here
dominate
with a
your
man
whole
bun.
life. Roman, how do you feel about that?
Renee, believe that. You think I'm going to wrestle more than 20 times in 2 years? Fuck no.
That's the look he's
You think I'm going to be the champ for like, I don't know, 3 straight years? Yup.
I'll lick my lips because I ate a peanut butter and jelly before this match.
And my mouth is kind of dry. It's a bad decision. Yup.
I hate his face.
Yeah, he has a douchey goatee right now. Like 2014, that was not a cool goatee.
Oh, no.
Just have a beard
That
or
was-
don't.
That was every guy that in high school that had facial
Yeah. That was your 16, 17-year-old
That
senior
was a
yearbook.
17-year-old fucking facial hair.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Grow like real facial hair.
Why? What's with all the sass?
Yeah, he does look a little sassy. Like,
What's with
All
all
right.
the sass?
okay, I get it. Roman.
Renee's like, I would need to spend at least 24 hours in a tanning bed. And Seth is like, okay, I am part fucking Hispanic, so I'm naturally brown.
Yes. And that's why I have a little bit of blonde to show you that I'm not all Hispanic. There's some white there.
There's something going on inside me.
I'm from Iowa, remember?
Davenport. Why are they still talking?
They are still.
It's still
They're
going
talking.
on.
They're still talking.
And Renee...
I think this promo is longer than the match was.
And Renee is
Everybody looks so tired, too.
not
Dean is like,
making it look
fuck, I just want to go to the
worthwhile.
back.
Yeah, Roman is like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Are we out?
Roman's like, hey, are my
let's go.
contacts still blue?
Are we done? Do I have to keep making a mean mug?
Let's let Seth talk because I don't know what to say.
I wonder how long after this he turns.
I
I
fucking
don't know.
hate.
That's a good question.
I hate this. I hate Renee. I think she sucks.
Alright. I don't think she's bad.
I think she's bad.
I think she's bad.
There's no good.
Oh, it's so good. Well, that's our lit match and the promo afterward that took way too long. And the rocking chair and everything's still there. It's really weird. It's a really
stupid.
weird. It's a really weird way to end
It's
it.
a
Oh, cool.
stupid ending.
And the streaming ended at that time. Perfect.
Yes.
We
And
did
this-
good. We had a streak going with streaming working for a while. Okay, it's back.
Oh, it's back,
So cool.
and they still have their stupid faggot fists together.
Yep. All right. Oof. Got the hard F.
Oof.
Wow, Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger are coming up tonight.
That I'd rather
We the
watch
people.
that.
It's wild. Main event back then was kind of fire.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. But, all right, guys. Lit match.
Another lit match.
We definitely are lit. Continue to get lit. We will continue to get lit.
I'm not stopping. You feel me?
Take my loss.
Suck 'em.